Hey, hello YouTube. I'm Karan from India, and in this video, we're gonna talk about a little problem I was facing while updating the blog, TheBATeam.org. As you know, that as you will go to BATeam.org or the batchprogrammers.blogspot.com, you will see the layout of our blog and you will find many useful plugins there. So, if I will go into the plugins tab, and you will see that here is a table, and we recently updated the table as according to the alphabet order, so it will be easier to find the plugins that you need. So there are very few plugins. As you can see here, there are approximately 25 to 30 plugins only in this table, and few of them are not available yet. So although I have many plugins in my computer, so as you will see that here is a plugin from Akini, complete package, and there are a lot of plugins from the Linux community also. So you will see that I'm using all these plugins and many of them in my most of my projects. So here I have decided to share all the plugins with you so that you can also use them in your projects and make them innovative. So here I have created a file, and in the table I have added almost all the plugins I have, and I will keep on adding them as soon as I will find more and more plugins. So here are, as you know, that here is the name of the plugin and the version and the author who has created the plugins and a little description of that. And there are a lot of plugins, and I think I have added more than 100 plugins in this table, so it will be difficult for me to add all these plugins and compress them into a zip file like we already did with all the plugins. Like if I will go to the line function, and as I have written a article on it, so you will directly go to the article, and in the down at bottom of the article you will see a download link, and when you will click on download link you will be redirected to Mediafire, and after a little struggle you can easily download the plugin to your computer. And as you can see that the plugin is a zip file, so we have taken the zip as a standard for sharing the things. So when you will open the zip file, you will see that here is a little description, and in the main function you will see the plugin and its helping functions. So here is a little notes on usage, and here is the license. So I have taken these things into consideration, and doing all these things for 150 plus plugins is a difficult task. So what I have done is I have assumed one thing, that in my folder all the exe files are plugins. So I have created a little script, so it will help me in creating all the plugins, all the zip files as per my need. So here you can see a lot of zip files, but they are from the manufacturer, like who have created these plugins, like a resize window. So when you will open it, you will see two plugins, 64-bit and 32-bit, and a license file. But we also want to add another file named as notes on usage. So what I have created here is a special .bat plugin. So I'm going to open it with Sublime Text Editor. So here I have created a batch process for doing same action on all the 150 plugins, so that I don't have to waste my time. It just needed 10 to 15 minutes to create this script. So here what I am doing is I am defining a plugins folder where I have to locate the plugins. So I'm saving it on desktop in the plugins folder. So in the current directory I am taking all the exe files and except the directories, the folders, and I am printing the title of the plugin. And let me add one more thing, so it will be easier us to target things. So let me add a count variable, so it will be start from 0 and set slash a count plus equal to 1. So here we will do, let me write here, so count, what is going on. So here I have written count, so it will keep a track of the number of plugins I'm processing. So here I'm just checking out if the plugins fold in the plugins folder there is not a separate folder for that particular plugin, so we'll create it. And then I have created a separate copy function, so it is a little interactive function. So it just displays the percentage and the time remaining for the copying the plugins. A little more advanced than the Windows default copy function, copy.exe. So here we'll copy the plugin into that folder, and then we'll copy the license file into that folder, and a little readme description for the plugin. And then we'll go into that plugin folder and convert the folder into zip file, so that I just need to upload them directly. I don't need to compress them all except into zip files one by one. So after converting all these plugins, I will go to the plugins folder and then create a folder named zips and copy all the zip files to zips. So let me show you how it works. Let's directly double click on it, and it may take some time, and as you can see there, it started evaluating things. So yeah, let me close it, and before start it, let me show you there is no folder on the desktop names plugin. So here will be the folder created. So the folder that is created is briefly. So as we know that briefles.exe has a license file and a readme file, and in the briefles.zip file you will find the same things. So it is creating things according to our requirement. So let me delete this and let me start it again. And as it is creating here, so the files are getting created, convert.exe, and everything is getting created automatically. We don't need to do anything extra. So this is the benefit and power of using batch. You can do a lot of bulk stuff in just a matter of minutes, and without wasting your useful time. So if I have to do this thing for all the 150 plugins, 150 plus plugins, so it will take ages. But here we are working smart instead of hard. So let it complete its work, and it's all about 93 and 94. I think there are more than 150 plugins, so it's just about 127, and it keeps on increasing and increasing. I'm not sure it's 150, but it is 150 plugins, I think. Yeah, we have crossed 150, and there are more than 150 plugins. So if a normal person would require to do such stuff, he will get irritated. So it is beneficial to know batch. Oh, it's more than 200. So let me pause it for you, and we'll be back when this will complete. And here I am still wondering that there are more than uh, 350 plugins. So I have saved quite a lot of time by creating that script. So the script is quite small, it has taken only 10 minutes of my time, and as you can see that here are all the default things, and I just knew that I need to copy the plugin and the license file and the readme file into a folder, and then rar.exe has helped me a lot in creating the zip files. So it has easily created the zip files of the folders, and then I am copying the folders into a single folder so that it will be easy and separable. And here I have seen more than 530 plugins, so I am quite myself astonished by all these things. And here is a little interactive copying feature of the mcopy file, so we'll talk about that in a separate video. And here it keeps on going. I think 550 plugins are there. I'm only adding few of them here, so I will keep on adding them as I have said already. So if you have any other plugin than these plugins and you find it useful in your projects, you can easily share it with the other batch programmers from here. All you need to do is just go to the www.TheBATeam.org, and when you will be on the website, you will see your work tab. Just go to your work and it will take you to this page, and here are few requirements for that, and if you can provide them, it will be you will have very good chance of getting accepted, and maybe your plugin will be here in the list. So to get accepted, you need to follow these things, and the last point is the optional point, so you can leave it, but you should not. And here is a little Google document. You just need to fill the fields and click on submit, and you will be contacted within 24 hours after submitting the plugins. So it is a quite simple and easy process. So we are reaching approximate 650 plugins, and here the last feature has started. So it is copying all the zip files into one folder, and 201 files copied, but the loop has run through 631 times, but there are only 200 zip files, so it's quite of different output. But let us check this out. So I'm going to plugins folder now. Let me open it, and you will see a lot of things here. So mcopy has its own simple plugin folder, and you will just need to find the zips folder. Let me press Z and zips folder. In the zips folder, this is a junk file. Let me delete it, and you will see all the plugins separated and ready to upload. So I'm just now going to upload them on the Mediafire, and you can easily download them on your computer for your projects. So that's all for now. I think you will like this method of solving your bug problems with just a single click. And this is how a batch programmer solves the problem. And you need to work smart instead of work hard, because converting 200 files, as you have seen here, 200 files, 200 items, converting 200 items, 200 plugins into your required format is not an easy task, and it will take maybe week or months. But with this script and knowledge, we have saved a lot of time, and we have done it in 10 minutes, and 10 minutes for coding, 10 minutes for script to run, approximate in 20 minutes. So it's a live example of working smart instead of working hard. So thanks for watching. If you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, please share this video, and thanks for watching.